Good day everyone. I am Zorin Cardona, your first reporter for week 6. So now we're here in the Unit 2 Retail Market Strategy. So our topic is agent, brokers, and commission merchant, and also manufacturers, sales branches, and offices. So now let's move. So for our learning outcomes, first is enumerate and discuss the agent, brokers, and commission merchant. Next is discuss manufacturers, sales branches, and offices. So here, agent wholesalers are a middleman who help in contribution of goods between the producers and buyers. So they don't own the goods, but they work on behalf of the buyers and sellers, and also they can earn commissions for that. And agent wholesalers are helping on expanding the market and making the buying and selling easier. So they are mainly classified as a broker and agent. So now, so first is broker. So broker helps to have contact between buyers and sellers temporarily. Compared to the other middleman, work of broker is limited. Brokers do not involve in financial arrangement or physical ownership. So broker is a professional as a intermediaries in the various industries. So they helps or involved in the transactions to to achieve their objectives. So the specific role or responsibilities of a broker may vary based on the industry or the types of transaction they facilitate with. So we have here also the different types of broker. So now let's discuss first the first, which is the food stock broker. So food stock broker is a food brokers help sell food items in the retailers, wholesalers, and food processors. They help also with the grading, inspection, negotiation, and understanding the market. So for the example here is that food broker helps the mango farmer to sell mangoes in the supermarket. So the the food broker will check the quality, negotiate to the price, then arrange delivery. And after that, the broker will get a fee from the farmer. Next is the real estate broker. So real estate broker is helping with to helping to sell and buy houses and land. So here they arrange meetings, they arrange meetings, negotiations, and advertisement. But they don't work permanently with anyone. So for the example here is that a family looking for a house to buy. So the broker shows a different houses. Then after that, the broker arranges meetings with the owners and negotiates with the price. And after the house was sold, so the broker can earn a commissions for that. And now for the other brokers, so we have the security broker and the insurance broker. So first is a security broker help people to buy a share of the company. So example here is that helping people who buy a share in a company in the stockholders and can earn a small commission for that transaction. And for the last is the insurance broker. So insurance broker is helping customers to buy a insurance policy in the insurance companies. So for the example here is that the insurance broker help to choose the best life or car insurance in the different insurance companies. And after that, they can earn a commission from the insurer. So now let's move to the agent to the agent. So agent is a middleman in a channel of distribution who works as a permanent representative or buyer or seller. So, agent is an individual or entity authorized. Oh my god. Wait. Entity authorized. Wait, it's me. Entity authorized to act on behalf of the another party. So they are known as a principal or in a buyer's capacity. So the agent has a authority to make decisions, represent the principal, and conduct transaction within the scope that they are agreed upon task. And for the agent, we have in different types. First is the manufacturer agent. So manufacturer agent sell products on a manufacturer in a specific area. So they work at a fixed price and can earn commission. So they can represent many manufacturers as long as their product is not competing. So for example here is that a manufacturer sell a soap and shampoo in for a manufacturing company in a one province. So the agent does not change the price and earn a commission from the manufacturer. So the agent may sell a different products from any manufacturer as long as the product and the manufacturer are not competitors. So now let's move to the sales agent. So sales agents are responsible for selling of all or some products of a producer. So they provide services like storage, delivery, credit, and they can also provide a promotion. So they don't own the goods. And for the example here is that a sales agent sell the soft drinks from a beverage company. So the agent stores the product, deliver the deliver them to the stores and promote them, and also sometimes allow credits to the retailers. So the agent can earn commission but does not own the goods or the products. And for the last is the commission merchants. So when we say merchants, no, it is a person who sell product for the profit. So commission merchants sell goods on behalf of the producers and keep the goods with them. So they sell it in a good price, take commission, and give the remaining money to the producers. So they are mainly dealing with the agriculture and the seasonal products. For example, here is that a rice farmer gives his harvest to the commission merchant in the market. So the merchants sell the rice and keep the commission with them, and after that, the remaining money will give them to the farmer. So the merchant does not own the goods, but they are be the one who handling the selling. So in short, no, when we say manufacturer agent, they can work in different manufacturers as long as they are not competitors. And for the sales agent is they can only work in a one producers, but they have to promote all the products from the producer. And for the last, the commission merchant is they be the one handling the product directly. And that's all for my topic. So the discussion will be continued by Mr. Burris.
Shake, shake, shake. Clap, clap, clap. Hello, everyone. I have a question. Before product reach customer, who helps manufacturer, retailer, and buyer connect the product? Wholesaler, right? Hello, everyone. I am Nao Biernas, and today we will be discussing or learning about merchant wholesaler, agent, and broker and how they differ, and answer some questions found in the Moodle. So, without further ado, let's get started. From the last discussion, Johnny Manueva already discussed what is merchant wholesaler, agent and broker, and so on. But today, we will answer the question, how do merchant wholesaler and agent brokers differ? So to answer this question, merchant wholesaler and agent and broker differ mainly in ownership. Because we all know that merchant wholesaler buy goods and take ownership from it. While on the other hand, the agent and broker do not buy the goods and take ownership. Right? Very good. Likewise, what is the difference between merchant and agent wholesaler? So, merchant wholesaler buy product from manufacturer and take ownership from it. And then they resell these goods to a retailer or other businesses to earn profit. While agent wholesaler do not own the goods, they are independent middlemen who help buyer and seller negotiate the sales, and after that they can take a commission. So si merchant wholesaler is national ownership because they buy the goods and product. While the agent, they are the middleman who help negotiate the buyer and the seller. Correct? Correct. Next. So what are the two types of merchant wholesaler? We have here the whole service wholesaler and the limited service wholesaler. So, when we say full service wholesaler, it provides storage, delivery, credits, and promotion. Meaning, it provides up these perks, no, like example, if a retailer buy a goods or merchandise from a wholesaler or in a full service wholesaler, a retailer can take the perks like free delivery and have a discounts, free storage, and pwede niya utangon or take credit. Just like what Shopee, di ba sa Shopee is na ay as pay later. So nag-provide po si full service anak. Well, when we did service wholesaler, always we were service and usually sale on a cash basis. Meaning, di na siya nag-provide of say perks ni full service. Limited lang ang gina-offer like discounts and mao lang na. Di na siya ga-offer of free delivery, di siya ga-offer of free storage, and so on and so forth. And usually, si limited service, ang ilang transaction is more on cash basis or cash on delivery. Okay? Next, what is the difference between merchants and agent wholesaler in a Quizlet style? So, merchant wholesaler sells standardized products, buy and own the goods, and earn profit from sale. So, meaning nun, standard ang nila ginabalit sa manufacturer. Like, for example, a beverage wholesaler, they buy from Coca-Cola na standardized na, di ba, ang product. So, yeah. While on the other hand, the agent wholesaler sell customized or negotiated product, they do not own the goods and earn commission. So, meaning, agent wholesaler sa Quizlet style is, mga customized product and siya nag-negotiate ani. Like example, manufacturing wholesaler or sa agent is arranging appliances sale to a retail, and after that, ang agent is makareceive siya og commission per sale. Next is, what is the difference between agent and broker? So, agent maintain long-term relationship with the companies they represent. Relationship. Broker work on a temporary basis for a specific transaction. So, meaning, si agent, nasa yung company na gina-represent. And si broker is wala. Kumbaga, si broker is a on-call gani or freelance kung ano silang kailangan, darapot siya tawagan. One of the example is, katong tayo nga akong lolo is napay-farm sa mga bugasan, is naana siya nakuha nga mga bugas or sacks of rice. Tapos, wala may kabalo, ang hanap na siya ibaligya. So, nangita akong lolo ang broker para i-dispose itong mga rice mga stocks. So, yun na siya. So, after the transaction is made, wala na may connection ni broker. Understand? Very good. So, next is, what are the three types of a wholesaler? So, the three types of wholesaler are merchant wholesaler, agent, broker, and commission merchants, and manufacturing sales branches and offices. So, when we say merchant wholesaler, they buy the goods, then resell them to the retailer or to other businesses. Agent, broker, and commission merchants do not own the goods. They help buyers and seller and earn commission from it. Manufacturing sell branches and offices, company-owned outlets that sell product directly to the retailer. So, meaning, here is from the manufacturer to the retailer. Wala na na-involve si wholesaler sa ilang process. Understand? Very good. Next is, what do you mean by a wholesaler? So, a wholesaler is a company or individual that buys product in a large quantity from manufacturer, farmers, or other producer, and then store them and then resell them to a retailer or other businesses. One of the example of a retailer is the Agri Trade Davao and Bukidnon. They specific they're specific in um buying goods from farmers, a large quantity of goods from farmers like fruits and vegetables, and then they resell it to the retailer, like for example, in supermarket, in palengkes, and in restaurant. So yeah. So, why do you think wholesaler exists? Nganong dili na lang man iditso sa manufacturer to retailer? So, ang answer na is wholesaler exists to make distribution easier and cheaper because they buy large quantity of goods at a lower price because of the volume discount. Then they resell these goods to the retailer at a price is much lower compare a retailer would pay if they bought it directly to the manufacturer. So in this way, no, wholesaler earn profit while helping retailer save time, money, and effort. So, in conclusion, wholesaler play a vital role in moving products from the manufacturer to a retailer. As just like what Cutler said in the marketing, from the hand, and product moves from the hand of the producer down to the ultimate consumer, and the wholesaler bridges the gap in that process. And I think that's it. Once again, I am Mel Piernes. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mr. Ramonja, and I will discuss the continuation of our topic to dig deeper about the wholesaler, manufacturer, their differences, about the agents and broker differences, and the functions of wholesaler. So to start, we will discuss what is the wholesaler structure. So wholesaler structures refers to the distribution, arrangement, or the movement of goods from where it came from the producer or supplier to the wholesaler to the retailer and finally to the final consumer. And now let's discuss the segment one. Who are the wholesaler in this study? So a wholesaler is a trader who buy goods in bulk, need to say the huge batch from a producer or manufacturer for the goal of reselling it for a profit. So the next one is, what is an agent wholesaler? So an agent wholesaler is an intermediary to facilitate the sale of the goods between the producer and the buyer, which is the retailer or the final user of the product. So without taking a title of ownership or the physical possession of the merchandise, they earn only from commission for negotiating the deals and connecting the buyers to the sellers. And the next one is, what is the main difference between a retailer and a wholesaler. So there is a obvious main difference between these two. So the difference is that a wholesaler differs in a target and the volume that they have to sell. So the wholesaler sales in a large quantity or in a large volume, while a retailer sells in a smaller portion of the product. So are you familiar with the B2B and B2C? So wholesaler deals with the business to business transaction, while a retailer deals with the business to the final consumer transaction. Let's see to the what is the major difference between an agent and a broker in this lab. So in Quizlet study materials for 2026 stated that the major difference between an agent and a broker is the level of professional independency and their authority to decide. Where an agent is a licensed professional who facilitate the property transaction but must work under a supervision of a supervisor or a licensed broker. While a broker or a real estate broker is a professional who has met the advanced education and will experience requirements, allowing them to work independently or own a brokerage and supervise their own agents. So primarily, the difference between a agent and a broker is only that a broker can work for themselves. And so therefore, why is breaking bulk important? Let's discuss first or understand first what is a breaking bulk. In the marketing and supply chain management, breaking bulk is the process of dividing a large quantity of goods into a smaller portion, which is the importance of this one is it's become more manageable units for sale to a retail price or for the consumers. So in our discussion, we will raise a question. So the question is an Amazon a wholesaler or a retailer? So based on my research, the answer to this one is that Amazon is a widely categorized as a mass market as a retailer because it sells in a smaller quantities of goods at a retail price to an individual or through the end user. What are the three types of distributors? So distributors consist of three types, which are the intensive distribution, or known as the mass availability of a product. The second one is the selective distribution, or the specific criteria, and exclusive distribution, or limited rights. So in intensive distribution, or mass availability, refers to this is a strategy places product in many outlets or in various outlets as possible to ensure the convenience for the consumer. You need to say that their product is available nationwide. So the consumer can purchase or buy the product anywhere in the market. The second one is selective distribution, where or this strategy involves choosing a limited numbers of specific outlets to maintain a certain brand image or a level of service. Now, example of this one is a brand which only choose a specific place to market their product. For example, a Nike will be, you will see the product of Nike in the malls. So you will not see anywhere else where they sell this brand. And the last one is the exclusive distribution or limited rights. This strategy grant only one or very few outlets the rights to sell product in a specific geographic area or platform. Most common example of this one are the luxury brands, just like Rolex or in the car, the Ferrari, something like that. Now, we will discuss now what are the functions of a wholesaler. So the number one function of a wholesaler is the buying and assembling. It's for putting example, the Gmall. They will buy the product in a bulk order and assemble it to their facilities to resell it to the retailer. For example, the Sari Sari store. So they will give the buyers or the owner of Sari Sari store access to their product in a one place where they can purchase every day to resell it to their specific location. The second one is the warehousing, where a wholesaler should have a warehouse so they can stock their products, a large batch of product in one place. And the third one is the green packaging or the breaking bulk. This is crucial. This is the part where they sort their product and categorize it from A to B, something like that, and repackaging and rebranding the product or repackaging the product. And number four is the transportation or the logistics, where they this is a distribution of the product in different areas. And the fifth one is the financing. In financing, for uh, this function is that the wholesaler will purchase a huge amount of product to finance it to the retailer, and which they give a uh, specific time or they can enjoy reselling the product in without paying yet the price. It's like, are you familiar with PO or buying the product before the payment or reselling the product before the payment? And number six is risk bearing. Risk bearing is most likely handled by the wholesaler than the retailer because they stock a large amount of product in their premises. The seventh one is providing marketing information. Providing marketing information to the manufacturer or from the suppliers. And the last one is the dispersion of goods, where the wholesaler's goal is to distribute the goods into the as far as they can reach. And one question, in Walmart is a wholesaler. Walmart may this function as a discount retailer, reselling individual products to relate for everyday consumers. What is an example of our retailers? Examples of our retailers are they sell to the end user, performs printing bulk, and offers variety of products. And who is the merchant? Merchants is defined as an individual or business entity that buys and sells goods or services for the purpose of making income. So that will be all.